Snow. You either love it or you hate it. But one thing's for sure. It's beautiful. So what state is the most beautiful in snow? Well, I wanted to find out. So I put up a 50-state bracket system and chose the first picture I saw when I searched snow in blank state. This is going to be the most biased video you've ever seen in your life. But here goes nothing. Up first, Arizona versus California. Okay, Arizona, starting off with that classic look. Not what you expect when you think of Arizona, but I mean, this video isn't about what you expect, it's about what you see. Oh my! That is a lot of snow. Yeah, California definitely wins this one. Next up, Arkansas versus Colorado. Arkansas, buddy! Colorado is known for its snow. You gotta do more than that to beat them. Yeah, look at all that snow. It's just dumping down. Colorado definitely wins this one. Next up, Connecticut versus Florida. Not gonna lie, Connecticut, that's pretty beautiful with those buildings in the background and all the snow. Okay, not gonna lie, did we ever take Florida seriously? Like, yeah, the win definitely goes to Connecticut. Delaware versus Georgia. You know, I would say that looks like a winter wonderland. Okay, now let's see Georgia and... oh my. Oh my, holy cow, is that actually Georgia? They're gonna beat Delaware, what? No way. Hawaii versus Illinois. First Georgia, now this? What is happening? I mean, Illinois, that's a lot of snow, but I can't believe I'm saying this. Hawaii wins! Idaho versus Indiana. That's pretty picturesque, if I don't say so myself. That's also picturesque, you know? I'm gonna have to give the win to, I guess, Idaho. Kentucky versus Maine. I mean, other than on the ground, there isn't much, like, snow on those trees on that hill in the background or anything. Okay, Maine, I see you, that guy persevering through all that snow. I mean, that's a lot of snow. I would say you guys win. Louisiana versus Maryland. So, Louisiana, this isn't exactly snow. Or at least not a lot of it. That's just wholesome and sweet. I don't know how I don't pick Maryland in this situation. Massachusetts versus Minnesota. Walking in a winter... oh, I can't use that because of copyright. But seriously, this looks like you're walking in a winter wonderland. That is awesome. I mean, this is nice also, Minnesota, but I'm gonna have to choose Massachusetts. Michigan versus Mississippi. I'm just trying to comprehend how that bench is still alive. I mean, I guess that is technically snow, but Michigan definitely wins. New Hampshire versus New Mexico. Is that snow or ice? What a duo, and look how much snow is on those trees. Yeah, I'm gonna give the win to New Mexico. Battle of the Brothers, New Jersey versus New York. That's one strong bench and a lot of snow. New York, you're known for your big cities and you don't even put them in the picture. I mean, New York, with the snow in the background, the city would look beautiful. But New Jersey definitely wins. North Carolina versus Ohio. Ooh, North Carolina coming in clutch with a beautiful snow-covered hill and a ski resort. Ohio never stood a chance. North Dakota versus Oklahoma. North Dakota, that's not very impressive. That's pretty impressive, Oklahoma. You're gonna move on. South Dakota versus Texas. South Dakota definitely did not want to go down like North Dakota. That's a lot of snow. It goes all the way up to the overpass. And they want to try and take down the big dog, Texas. Texas doesn't want to go down without a fight, though. You know, I will give it to South Dakota just because there's more snow. Tennessee versus Utah. I mean, that's going to be hard to beat with the snow and the skyline. Oh, I forgot Tennessee was up against Utah. Utah definitely wins. This is just beautiful. Vermont versus Washington. That is a ski resort with not enough snow to ski on. Washington is going to win by 1.5 miles. Are there extra points for volcanoes in the background? Virginia versus West Virginia. I mean, I would like that to be my snowy white driveway. There isn't even any snow at the bottom of the image. Virginia definitely wins. End of round 1. This is the updated bracket. On to round 2. Alabama versus California. Alabama, this is pretty nice with the trees and the driveway. That's a lot of snow, and we'll see if you can take up California. Whoa, this is not what I expected from California's second round. Alabama wins. Alaska versus Colorado. That's a lot of snow in the forest. I mean, look how high up he's shoveling that snow, and look how much is on the roof. Holy cow. Colorado, that is also a lot of snow. But I think Alaska had more snow, so Alaska wins. Connecticut versus Hawaii. All the snow has really been shoveled to the side, so there isn't a lot in the picture. Hawaii coming in clutch again. They're gonna win it. Georgia versus Idaho. I like that snowman and all, but, there isn't really a lot of snow on the ground. That's only, 1 or 2 inches. Now that is a bunch of snow with all those snowy trees. Yeah, I want to drive down that road. Idaho definitely wins. Iowa versus Maine. The snow coming down adds perfectly to this town square aesthetic. This definitely reminds me of Maine with the crab pots and everything. But, I mean, the water, because it's water, it's not really snow. So, I think I'm going to give the win to Iowa. Kansas versus Maryland. That's a decent amount of snow, and that dog is really cute. But that snowman is way cuter. Yeah, Maryland wins. Massachusetts versus Missouri. That isn't really that beautiful. And, there isn't a lot of snow around it because it's all been plowed out. Now, this is what I'm talking about, Missouri. They're walking in a winter wonderland. Missouri wins. Michigan versus Montana. Michigan, that's a pretty snowy town you got there. Montana, I expected a mountain range or something from you. The only thing good about this image is that dog. I'm gonna have to give the win to Michigan. Nebraska versus New Mexico. That is a whiteout, and those trucks are having a hard time driving in it. Back-to-back semi-truck images. I'm gonna have to give the win to Nebraska because I think there's more snow. Nevada versus New Jersey. Nevada, this is what I'm talking about. The only thing that I would correct about this is that the trees don't have a lot of snow on them. Ooh, this is a tough pick. Do I go for the more snow or the beautiful one? Well, I think I'm going to go for the beautiful one, so Nevada wins. North Carolina versus Oregon. North Carolina, your round 1 picture was way better. There isn't even that much snow. All of it has been wiped away. Oregon, holy cow! With the sunset on the mountain and all the trees are filled with snow, Oregon definitely moves on. Once again, first with Washington, now with Oregon, the volcano helps them out a lot. Oklahoma versus Pennsylvania. I mean, finally a road that actually has snow on it. That's a lot of snow. Oklahoma definitely had more snow than Pennsylvania. Oklahoma moves on. Rhode Island versus South Dakota. That guy is buried in snow. What's with South Dakota and overpasses? But I do gotta say, I'm pretty sure that there's more snow in that picture. Plus, I mean, it doesn't have a man that looks like he's dying. So, South Dakota wins. South Carolina versus Utah. South Carolina, not what I expected. The palm trees and the snow actually fit together pretty nicely. As much as I like how much snow is in that image, I think the palm trees and snow work better together. I can't believe I'm saying this, but South Carolina is going to take down Utah. Washington versus Wisconsin. That's the one snowy valley, and the fall leaves at the end just help it a lot more. I mean, there's a lot of snow there, but once again, beauty beats the amount of snow. Washington wins. Virginia versus Wyoming. I mean, it's just another one of those images of a guy shoveling snow. That truck is piled in snow. Wyoming wins. End of round 2. Here are all the states who made it to the Sweet 16. Round 3. Alabama versus Hawaii. I mean, those flowers are awesome and all, but there isn't really much snow in that image. Now, I'd want to stay in one of those little huts there. There isn't much snow on the bottom there, but it's still better than Alabama. Hawaii moves on again. Alaska versus Idaho. Alaska, that isn't really a very strong image to come out with. All that snow, that could just be like 2 inches of snow, but it's piled up because you took it off of the driveway. Idaho, this is what I'm talking about. That lake with the mountains and those white covered trees. Beautiful. Idaho moves on. Iowa versus Missouri. This gives off the Christmas theme with those branches covered in snow and kind of that dark, light glooming. Missouri, I mean, those trees don't even have snow on them. That's like half an inch of snow. Iowa moves on. Maryland versus Michigan. I've never seen so much snow in my entire life, Maryland. And there isn't really anything beautiful about this picture, Michigan. So, Maryland moves on. Nebraska versus Oregon. Nebraska, that is also a ton of snow. But Oregon, this one's way more beautiful with the lake and all the snow around it. I actually had to bring in a friend because I couldn't tell which one to choose. And they chose Oregon without knowing which states they were. So Oregon wins. Nevada versus Oklahoma. There isn't a ton of snow in this image, but the snow definitely complements the surrounding terrain. Here, the trees don't have anything, so Nevada wins. South Dakota versus Washington. This isn't necessarily a good image with all the cars South Dakota. And compared to this, Washington wins. South Carolina versus Wyoming. Very beautiful South Carolina, but any state could have taken that photo. And this one has a lot more snow, but it isn't, like, incredibly beautiful. Again, I had to bring in that friend, and they decided that Wyoming won. End of round 3. Welcome to the Elite 8. Hopefully your state's round 4. Hawaii versus Iowa. This should have happened a long time ago. I mean, this is what Hawaii should look like. And this is a whiteout, so Iowa wins. Idaho versus Maryland. Idaho, this isn't your best work. I mean, it's a lot of snow, but there's a truck in the way and there isn't much beauty. This isn't much better, but at least it's a wholesome neighborhood with a bunch of snow. So Maryland wins. Battle for the Pacific Northwest, Oregon versus Washington. That's a little spooky, Oregon, but I like the snow and how the beauty complements it. Ooh, but Washington did not want to go down without a fight. The mountain in the background, the sweet old grandma. Washington has to be the winner. That may have been the best round so far. Nevada versus Wyoming. I like how the sun helps the snow be more vibrant in those trees. Wyoming, you've brought a lot of snow, but I haven't seen the same in the amount of beauty. Therefore, Nevada is going to win. End of round 4. We're getting close to the end. Here's the final 4. Round 5. Iowa versus Washington. Iowa came out swinging. This is so picturesque with all the snow lumped on top of each other from the wind. After last round, I expected Washington to have like a phenomenal image, but this is just a road sign. Iowa wins. Maryland versus Nevada. This is a joke, right? After all those strong hands, this is what Maryland brings to the Final 4? I mean, this is a no-brainer. I guess Nevada's going to the championship. End of round 5. Here is the bracket up to the championship. The championship. Here you have it. Iowa versus Nevada. Iowa, I would have rather you done something in kind of the countryside, not the city. That isn't a lot of snow, Nevada, but I do like how you complement the snow with the beauty, and honestly, neither of these were really the best pictures we've seen all day, but Nevada wins. Congratulations to Nevada. They have the best snowy pictures.